Evening again, all of you. So after what went on at Speaker's Corner earlier, we're going to have a discussion with Tan, and yeah, it's going to be interesting. So we'll wait till we get people in. We'll wait till he comes in so we can invite him in. Evening, everyone. Glenn, evening, mate. So yeah, we'll just wait till we see him in. Hold on. Well, what's going on? There we go. Broadcaster. So yeah, we're just waiting for the man himself to come in, and we'll get to the bottom of that speech. Evening, Ian. Thank you for earlier, mate. Like I said, I mean, that aside, we still managed to go and stick it to the Anjem Choudhury supporters, and the fact that they go around unchallenged at Speaker's Corner is actually quite shocking. But yeah, like I said, we need to get to the bottom of this, and that's what we're going to do. So bear with me while we allow him to come in. And yeah, I hope you're all having a lovely Sunday. It's been an interesting one, that's for sure. Hi everyone. You've had a nice weekend. And yeah, come on. So yeah, any questions you've got to ask me while we wait for him to come in, fire away and I'll answer them. Right, Tan, you're there. Right, Tan, you need to send a guest request. You might have to change your settings, Tan, so you can come in for this. I'll try and request to come into it, mate. It's on there. There should be a little, there's like a little icon of a person with a box next to it. Sorry about the delay. Yeah, well, not too bad, Joseph, not too bad. It's been an interesting day, and yeah, 100% Mark, 100% always. Security. I haven't got the money for security. See no box with person. It's not even let me invite you in, Tan. There should be. Is there anything on the screen that? It's embarrassing, isn't it? We get 269 people. Right, there should be at the bottom. I don't know. Anybody? It's embarrassing, isn't it? Right. Bring him in. I tell you what, Tan, add the account Alexander Bernand. He's a big fat ginger guy. Add that account as a friend. I'll have to go in, accept it, and we'll try and bring you in that way. Let's show the icon. Trying. Right, here we go. Should bring you in now. It's adding it. Just accept. Right. Connected. You got it on.
Hello.
You got a landscape mode.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can everybody hear Tan? Right.
Cheers.
Brilliant. So we'll start. Obviously, today was a very interesting day. Now, the whole point why I stood with you, and I'll admit it, I stood with you today because I support freedom of speech. I see Anjam Chowdhury supporters going unchallenged in that park. I don't see them being violently chased out. Now, there was a few things in your speech that made me stop and go, what? So obviously, I want people on here to understand you and to find out what your views really are, because I think that's crucial. Because I think the battle between us all is between good and evil. It's a battle between Western civilization and Islamism. Now, why? I'm not going to say it on here because no doubt the left will be all over this. But what a lot of people wants to find out. Hold on.
Sorry, I'm really bad with this stuff.
That's all right.
Do
so, why?
Facebook,
I'll ask you why do you use the M word? What is the purpose of it? Are you racist?
Well, if anyone go through, this is weird. If everyone go through in my manifesto, Unser Kampf, as well as setting the table, words are meaningless to me. It's part of the philosophy. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, mate.
All right, so it's part of the philosophy of Tango. It's like words are meaningless. So it's what do you mean with it? So I have all my transcript put up on Google Drive. It's transparent for everyone to see. I just don't get it why people say, oh, why do you use the N-word? So it's like, it's either we use the words.
Can you speak a bit closer to
the,
can you hold it yourself so you can speak a bit closer? Because I think we're having a bit of trouble.
Well, let me try to change to my headset.
Okay,
Something weird. Let me get off. Let me quit and join again.
Here we go. Let's go live again. Approve. Jess, I'm knackered. Right, can you all hear me okay, yeah?
All right. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, brilliant. Right, so...
Is it good? All right.
Yes, you might have to speak a bit closer to it, but it's fine. But so the point is, so people want to know, there's been a lot of talk now, the M word is so controversial, and the people, the white people, the British people that usually say it are deemed as racist. Now, I just want to get to the bottom of why you said it.
So I'm going to make it really clear now. I have all my transcript of my previous speech, the fucking manifesto, Unser Kampf, as well as setting the table. Everything put up on my Google Drive is for everyone to see. And I also speak a second language, which is Chinese, as well as Malay, as well as German. And there's no such thing as the N-word in Chinese language. There's no such thing as the N-word in German. And there's no such thing as the N-word in Cantonese. So fuck this word. I mean, what does it mean? It's all about what's your intention. And in the philosophy of Tango or even Buddhism, I mean, words are meaningless. Meaningless. What is your intention? What do you plan to do with it? All these words are just useless. We have been talking for so long and nothing gets done. And it's because everyone is too fucking dumb and stupid to focus on one simple word, which is N-word. If you do not want to give power to this N-word, stop using it, or just everyone use it collectively. It's like I said, either we use the N-word collectively, which is nigger, or we stop using it entirely. It's like I can call you white trash and there's no problem. I can call you redneck, there's no problem. You can call me ching, there's no problem. In fact, if you go through last year or this year, one of the white NBA player was wishing the Chinese Happy Chinese New Year. When he said that, he said to all the chink, Happy Chinese New Year. And see, was there any blowback? There's not much. It's just some YouTube guy was like saying, oh, why do you say that? That's it. There was no riot. There was no riot and no such thing because words are meaningless. What is your intention? We Chinese people has been hated by everyone, but we don't give a fuck because we keep hustling. But unfortunately, for some people who are too low IQ, they are enslaved to this word. They are still a slave. So if you're too dumb to realize it, then fuck you. It's not my business because I don't just speak English. I speak a lot of language. So fuck off.
Right. So, the problem I have, right, I don't use the term only because I know the way that Black British people react to it. But then on the flip side, I also know that Black British people call it themselves. So, but then at the same time today, there was Black supremacists there calling for the slaughter of white people. We've got Muslim extremists that use derogatory words, but I think the problem is in this country, because we are so politically correct, and this country is politically correct, that
Fuck
any
PC.
word, yeah, it is too PC. But how do I say it? So people, obviously, a lot of people that I know and I associate with want to know: Are you racist? I don't even. I'm asking you this. I've only met you for the first time today. I've followed a lot of the stuff that you've done for the past year. Brilliant work against Islam, brilliant work against people like Ratboy, Mohammed Hijab, and the rest of the Islamists down there. But what were you saying about the DFLA?
So you want me to answer whether I'm racist or just the DFLA?
No. So we'll go for the first one. Sorry, mate. So are you racist? I personally don't. From the explanation that you've given to me, I think you're just using this word to shock and awe people.
Well, like earlier today I gave a speech on the Tango, the Art of War. I specifically said that there's no such thing as racism because everything is one. Words are meaningless. But if you ask me whether I'm racist, I'm going to tell another story. It's like a few days ago, a guy called me and actually he asked me, hey, I heard about your manifesto where you say you fucked a Jew. So, and then he was asking me, are you really Nazi or not? It's like, what do you want me to say? If I say I'm Nazi, you may believe or you may not believe me. If I say I'm not Nazi, you may believe or you may not believe me. So it doesn't really matter what I say. It's like whether I'm racist or not. That's why I say I'm Hitler, I'm Jesus, I'm Buddha, I'm Jackie Chan, I'm Bruce Lee. It's like, and then why do you specifically pick only one word, which is when I say I'm racist and all of a sudden I'm a racist? What the fuck does it mean? Why don't you believe I'm Jesus? I'm here to die for a sin. I'm here to be Hitler, to kill everyone. I'm here to be a Buddha, to spread Buddhism. So what the fuck you want? Those words are useless. So I'm sorry if anyone here who don't get it, you're fucking dumb, and that's it. You're low IQ.
So basically, what you're saying, your message is, we're all the same, we're all one, and we can use any term that we want against each other. We should be able to use any term that we want against each other.
Exactly. It's just like mathematics. When you do a mathematics, you define x equal to 1, y equal to 0, z equal to 0. When you put x plus y plus z, it still equals to 1 because I have set the definition. We have always been setting definitions for all the words. So now, because of some low IQ people who set a definition on the word nigger as racist, therefore they have a racist word. I never said nigger as a racist word. I just say nigger is a useless word. So my definition of nigger is a useless word, but I'm sorry, you're too dumb to realize mathematics. That's why I say everyone needs to get good in mathematics, and black community are really terrible in mathematics. That's why they suck in business. I'm sorry to say that. They don't get the logic part. How many programmers are in the black community? How many nerds? How many programmers do we have in the black communities? All we see are just what, gangster rapping and shit like that. Fuck them.
Okay, right. So the next point. Now, for me, I've spent a lot of time with members of the DFLA, a lot of time, and I fully support them because they are a brilliant bunch of people. They do speak out for what's right. Now, what happened when we were up in Sunderland with the mainstream media, how they portrayed it as an anti-Muslim rally, they portrayed it as violent DFLA members. I can tell you now that the police were the aggressors, and for me, the DFLA do some fantastic work. They've set up grooming gang helplines to help victims of rape, of grooming. And for me, what are your views on the DFLA?
So before I jump on my view on DFLA, I'm going to say, in terms of the police, we always like to say police are the enemy. But to me, police force is not an evil ideology. Police force is a disciplinary organization. It's unlike Islam. Islam is evil from top to bottom. But for the police force, the idea is just to serve and protect. Of course, they are following orders because, again, coming back, they are a disciplinary organization, so they follow orders. But at the end of the day, the police officers are your neighbors. They are your people. They are human as well. So you can't attack or fight the police force as the same way you fight an evil ideology such as Nazi or even Islam. You can't treat them the same way. So police officers are just a human as well. So when I see the way the DFLA sometimes, the way they treat the police officer unprovoked and like kicking the horse, I just don't feel it's right. But at the end of the day, coming back to DFLA, of course, I see a lot of good people, good lads in there as well. But again, we need to have a discipline. Without a discipline, we can't get anywhere. And I actually put this part in the speech today, but I can't finish the speech. I did say that there's nothing left to sabotage in our movement because there's nothing left to sabotage. I'm not here to sabotage movement. I'm here to say, fuck everyone. It's either we agree and move forward towards the same direction, or we just keep fucking each other. And the way I see the problem I had with FLA and DFLA is more like a personal reason, because I see the way they apply the peer pressure on Tommy Robinson and force and for that, because of that, Tommy Robinson has to throw Lucy under the bus for something that is not right. And I see an injustice in that. I'm going to fight him. So it's that's why I make an offer to Tommy Robinson to either come clean or do an apology, or I'm going to send him back to prison because I'm the prophet. I have the power.
Right. See, the problem I have with the one name that you've just mentioned then is Lucy Brown. See, I don't know the ins and outs of what happened on the day of
Nobody
freedom.
knows. Nobody knows. That's the problem. And everyone just follow the rumors. That's why I talk about conspiracy theory. We keep following conspiracy theory. We keep fucking each other up. That's why the FLA and DFLA has this financial scandal and shit, because we have too many conspiracy theory. We never try to verify the information. Why doesn't anybody go on and ask Tommy to tell the truth? Nothing but the truth. No more secret. Why don't we do that? It's so simple to solve this problem. But instead, we keep emphasizing on second-hand or third-hand rumors. Like for me myself, people thought I'm banned from United Kingdom, but I was not banned from United Kingdom. I was merely denied entry, and Tommy knew about it. Lucy knew about it. Josh knew about it as well. Lucy even have a soft copy of my letter from the immigration office as well. So why do we keep going on and on and on with this bullshit rumors? I mean, why don't we try to verify it? Maybe because there's no truth. We just keep going on nonsense and conspiracy theory and all the bullshit rumors like who betrayed who. So are you saying I'm turning on everyone right now? If Lucy is turning on everyone because she came from the lefty, I came from all kind of environment. I came from Scientology. I came from Islam. I went to the mosque. I actually talked to Imam as well. I've been to the Communist Party. I've been to Britain First. I've been to all kind of shit. I've been to gang, G-A-N-G. Now I turn on everyone. I've even fucked the Queen of England. What does it sell? Because I'm all about the truth, nothing but the truth. So fuck the people who trying to undermine the goal. It's like we are fucking teenagers. Why can't we focus on the bigger goal instead we keep whining a bit and bitching about this mindless argument about who is traitor and not?
I need to correct you what you said about the DFLA and the FLA. The financial scandal was with the FLA, not the DFLA. The DFLA, like I've said, they are brilliant lads. I think the problem was with Lucy and the Ali Dawah thing, inviting Ali Dawah to speak. Like I said, I don't know the ins and outs, so I'm literally just commenting my personal opinion. I've only met Tommy once. That was it. When I met him, he was very decent. It was on the day of freedom, and he was...
I fucking hate Ali Dawah. Fuck him. I don't give a shit about Ali Dawah.
Yeah, so, but can't you see, like, Lucy bringing those people there to speak was going to incite something. So maybe she was there to incite something and bring down Tommy.
Which is a win for us. We stand for freedom of speech. When was the last time Ali Dawah speak that doesn't piss people off? Every time he speaks, it's just bullshit. We all know that. If everyone get angry in the crowd, it's a win for us. It's a publicity for us. If I'm there, I'm going to say, Ali Dawah, welcome to the stage. I'm going to make fun of Islam in front of him just to put up a point that freedom of speech.
Okay, but if you look at what Ali Dawah did to Tommy, and if you look at the family that were put under immense pressure and even had their lives in danger.
Ask Tommy.
No, but that was Ali Dawah.
You know something.
That was Ali Dawah giving out a fake address, and then you've got a poor woman and her child that are at home, and they're worried, and they've got a police car sat outside. So for me,
I do not want to speak on Tommy. I do not want to speak on behalf of Tommy right now. Why don't you ask Tommy why was Ali Dawah there? Go ask him right now. Don't ask me. Ask Tommy right now. Ask Tommy right now. Why do you think it's Lucy? Because you heard from second hand. Ask Tommy to come on the show now. Ask him to come on the show right now.
He's not going to come on.
Ask him to come on the show and clear it right now.
But Tommy does speak the truth. He does speak the truth.
Ask him to come on the show right now so we can clarify the truth.
I've got no way of contacting Tommy. None at all.
Exactly. None of us have. And we're just talking bullshit. None of us know the truth. All of them Tommy, Lucy, and Josh, even Ali Dawah, all of them are only sharing half the truth. None of us know the truth.
But this is the point. Tommy, and I'll say this, I've supported Tommy for years, right? I've followed him. I've seen everything that he's done. We know full well that Lucy was trying to throw members of the DFLA under the bus. We know full well that Lucy was the one that was inciting it. She invited Ali Dawah there, but I'm not being funny.
What if Tommy is aware of that? What if I tell you Tommy is aware of the invitations? Is that going to change your mind? Tommy is a snake right now. Will you say, fuck Tommy, no more Tommy, Tom and Jerry? Will you say that? If Tommy is aware of the invitations, will you change your mind?
I don't think he was aware of the invitation, but I support
See,
Tommy.
you bullshit, talking bullshit. Let's get him on the show. I have nothing to hide. I'm all
like I said.
Half the truth. When we're going half the truth, we will never achieve anything with this movement. We will always have scandal after scandal, and there will always be agents planted in the movement to sabotage because we have too much weak point. Like I said, if you want to really come clean on this, get Tommy. Ask him to just clarify and say Lucy is the one that caused everything. Ask him to say that. I'm gonna fuck him up real good. I'm gonna send him to prison with my power of home.
But why would you want to send him to prison?
Because I want to settle this score. Because there's only one person I care.
Who do you care about?
Lucy. I don't give a shit about everything. If you want, I am the only chance that you guys gonna make any inroads because I speak the truth, nothing but the truth. And there's only one person I care. If we can't get past that, then fuck everything. Let's fuck everything.
But how can you support Lucy with everything that she's
Why
done?
Can't I? Because I can relate to her. I've been through the same shit. I've been through all kind of environment. I joined different groups. I've been to Britain first. I've been to gang, all kind of shit. So how can I say she turned on everyone when I turn on everyone right now as well? I'm turning on Tommy as well. Because I'm all about the truth. If you want to win this war, you need the truth. You can't keep hiding behind this half the truth.
Can you
like
tell
I said,
us the truth?
I have the guts. I can't sit on the same table as Tommy and we can settle the score. Tommy is not telling the truth.
So what is the truth, Tan?
Ask Tommy. I did not want to come to this stage, but you keep saying Tommy is the 100% good guy, the perfect person, but somehow Lucy the wrong person. Why don't you ask him? We all know what is the history of Tommy, right? With the financial scandal, the mortgage fraud.
Yeah, but there was a mortgage.
We know about
fraud,
that, right? Do you really want to go deep on that?
Hold on, wait. If you look at that,
I'm just saying we're going down the same path as the Muslim community. The Muslims are too dumb and they keep donating zakat. And it's the same thing's going to happen to Tommy if we can't even speak about the truth right now. I know Tommy, wait, let me finish. Tommy has the right intention. He really does care about his children. But unfortunately, sometimes he's not perfect like every one of us. He's not perfect. And there's a lot of shit that he did not make the right choice. He thought he made the right choice, but unfortunately, there's one person I care that gets fucked. And I'm not okay with that. I'm not okay with that. So either we settle the score right now, we can either speak about the truth, or we don't.
Right. What I'm asking you is, so for us, for like people that have supported Tommy, people aren't going to turn on him because he is a truth teller. And but I don't personally believe that he's done anything wrong. And like I said, I'll fully support Tommy because I know we've seen his story. We've seen everything that he's sacrificed. Now, I'm not saying he's perfect. Nobody's perfect. But at the end of the day, he has done more in the past 10 years than anybody else in this country.
Who the fuck cares? Tommy and Kev. Everyone has done more. That's why I'm saying we should not keep hoping for a savior. We have to save ourselves. We should stop looking up to another savior. The way you people look up to Tommy is how you look up to Muhammad. It's gonna get fucked eventually.
No, it's not. Tan.
Then why don't you find out the truth? You are trying to defend Tommy. Let me finish. You are trying to defend Tommy without knowing the full truth. You are trying to defend Tommy without knowing the full truth. We could have come to an agreement, which is a win-win.
Okay, but if you're hearing things from Lucy, who was fired, then she's obviously not going to have a very good...
I don't hear from her. She probably doesn't give a fuck about me. Because I care about her.
Why?
Why not? I don't give a fuck. I can say I fuck everything. I don't give a shit. I can let all this shit go. I don't give a shit. No attachment is fine. But sometimes you care about some people. Why does Tommy join this movement? Because Tommy cares about his children.
Everyone of course, Tommy started this movement for everything.
Fuck it.
Like I said, I've only met Tommy once, but I've followed everything that he's done, right? and I can't have
Ask him.
I don't
Ask him.
care if I have to tell people at Speaker's Corner. I don't care if I have to tell lefties all over the place and put myself in danger.
Okay,
I fully support that man, and I always will. So what we need to do is we need to address. He does speak the truth, but we don't treat him like he's
If he speak the truth, ask him to show all the be transparent with all the financial thing, all the money donated to him, how his income and everything. Ask him to do that. He should know better than that. He been through the mortgage fraud, and the next thing he should do is let me finish. To be transparent with your income and everything. If at this stage you can't even be transparent and be truthful, eventually when he's in power, he's going to be as corrupted as every other politician.
No. I don't agree with
you are becoming like Islamic communities. You're no different from Islamic communities. Then why do you not want him to be transparent? Why do you not want Tommy to be transparent? Why? What's wrong with that? Be transparent with his financial thing, or the truth. Nothing but the truth.
Right. Okay. So
what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that?
Are you against Tommy?
I'm not against Tommy. I see Tommy as a very good asset. But if she cannot agree to my agreement, I mean my positions, then we are enemy, unfortunately. Right, because there's someone I care in this world. That's it. You can fuck me, I don't care. Because your movement is not going anywhere. Even Tommy is free out of jail this Thursday, he will still be a hamster in the wheel. Because you're not moving anywhere. You will keep fucking each other up. You will keep fucking each other up. All of you. That's the reason you have. Why do you have DFLA and FLA? Because you can't agree.
No, the reason for this was because there was an idiot in the FLA from just as what I could imagine, John Meehan. Okay, the DFLA formed and they've done some fantastic work. You can't go around when these guys are giving up. These are normal working blokes that are giving up their weekends, that are giving up their weekdays and going out and supporting victims of rape and victims of child abuse and genuinely trying to change the country. We look at people like Lucy Brown and we see her leftist leaning because she was Antifa. So how do we not? And I think personally that she's got to.
I've been left as well. What the fuck does left mean?
Left, on the left of politics. She was Antifa.
I've been left.
So she supported a group that violently attacked people. So you can't, and the problem is, right, and I don't mean this, I've met you the first time and I thought you were really decent. I did really think you were decent. But I can't sit here and listen to, and the thing is, we had your back today. I stood by you. We've got armies of Muslims around us and we stood by you and gave you and protected your right of freedom of speech because I actually thought that you were on the same side as us. But if you're going
we are. I'm all about the truth. But you can't. Okay, you do not want the truth.
Tommy's about the truth as well. So surely
that's why I say ask him.
By Lucy,
if you ask Tommy, once he got the truth, then I'm done. We are all on the same side. Why are you so afraid of the truth? Why are you so afraid of the truth?
If you know the truth, then please tell us on it. Please, if you know the truth.
I do not speak on behalf of Tommy. I do not speak on behalf of Tommy. Tommy has to come clean himself. I gave him a few options.
You're speaking to Lucy.
I did not speak to Lucy. Of course I speak to Lucy, but not about Tommy. I speak to her about other things, but not Tommy.
So why don't you get this information from there? Because it was Lucy that invited
why don't you ask Tommy? He works for me. Ask him that. It's all on the footage.
Say that again.
Tommy works for me. He said that on the camera. Why didn't Tommy release the interview of me and him in Paris? Why?
I don't know.
He works for me. I told you. Go ask him.
He works for you?
Ask him. So, he has the video footage.
He has the what?
He has the video footage. He said that I'll be happy to have you as my boss. He said it in front of the camera in Paris.
Okay, so he said that. So he said that he's happy to be your boss. Look, I don't know the ins and outs.
Have me as his boss. He had me as his boss. He works for me.
Right, okay, like I'm saying, I don't know the ins and outs of what Tommy does.
Why are you so afraid of asking?
I support him.
He should be a human leader. He should be a people's leader, right? If Tommy is a people's leader, why can't you get to him?
Say that again.
If Tommy is a people's leader, why can't you get to him?
Why can't I?
Why can't you talk to him? Why can't you talk to him? Yeah.
I don't know him. I've met him once. That's it. I've met him once.
Let's find out.
Let's find out. I think the last thing that I should be doing is bothering him when he's got a court case on Thursday where he could be sent to prison. So that's the most important thing.
Maybe I'll send him to prison.
If none of us saying, there's this guy that wants to know about this. At the end of the day, we know it was Lucy that invited Ali Dawah. We know Tommy has been the figurehead.
If Tommy is aware of Ali Dawah's invitations, Will you change your mind? I just told you, if Tommy is aware of Ali Dawa's invitations,
but he wasn't allowed
what
to
will you
speak,
do?
was he? That was the point. He wasn't allowed to speak.
He is allowed to speak. Tommy knows that. He is allowed to speak.
If you look, as soon as he turned
you see, you're not listening. You're not listening.
I am listening to what you're saying, but I don't think that Tommy would do that.
I just said Tommy is aware of Ali Dawa's invitations. He's aware of Ali Dawa's invitation.
Where's
he's
the
aware
proof of it?
He's going to speak. Ask
Where's
him.
the proof
Or
of it?
just go on the same day on the event, Ali Dawa's name is on the paper. And Tommy was there. He saw that. On the backstage, there was a paper. Ali Dawa is in the list. Go back to all the old videos.
Right, okay.
Tommy is aware of Ali Dawa's invitations. What will you do now? I tell you the truth. What will you do now?
Well, I'd want to speak to Tommy about it, but like I said, I don't think
exactly. That's why. Exactly. Speak to Tommy. If we can't even settle on this simple truth, how do you think we're gonna get far in this movement? We will always have secret after secret on top of another secret.
The point of the movement
let me finish. You keep saying that we sabotage this movement. The reason we can be sabotaged so easily because we have too much secret. We have too much secret. That's why we get fucked from left and right. If we have no secret, we go with the truth. Nothing can stop us. We will be unstoppable.
You didn't want them down there, right? Okay, so I'm just going through the comments. I just can't believe that you've come on and slated Tommy personally.
I fuck everyone. I'd say I'm starting a war with everyone. It's either we come together or we fuck each other. We keep fucking each other.
We can't be starting wars with people. We've got enough threats in this.
How many years?
The government.
Let me ask you this simple question: how many years have you been in this movement?
Me, I started in January.
Everyone collectively, on average.
Say that I started in January, so I'm new to this. 8 months.
On average, everyone's about 1 or 2 years or 3 years.
Yeah.
Have we moved past? And it's like, have we get anywhere? We're like running on the treadmill. We're not getting anywhere. Why?
But we're not going to get anywhere until we get a right-leaning government into power that is going to sort out the mess. But no, and I'm being serious, because the people in the establishment, they don't care about us. They're importing people. They're importing savages from the third world. Islamists.
They don't care about us. Do we care about ourselves?
Yeah. I care about every person in this country. I care about the future.
None of us even want to know the truth. Now Tommy has been in the position of a god. Everyone look at me as how the Islamic communities look at Muhammad. Then people go find out the truth. I just told you the truth. The truth.
But people hold him in high regard because of everything that he's done.
Everyone has done a lot. Everyone has done a lot. So what? What does it mean? What does it mean? Everyone has done a lot.
You know what?
Yeah, DFLA, the previous leader, done a lot. And then they fuck up in the end. We are human. We get corrupted eventually.
Were you there on the 9th of June? The amount of support that this man gets because of the simple fact that he speaks the truth.
I do not deny that. That's why I said Tommy is an asset.
Okay, right. So we've got that right. So we've got that. We've got the opinions on. I'd personally advise you to stay away from Lucy Brown, but that's just my humble opinion. Because she's.
You see, you haven't even speak to Tommy. You keep asking me to stay away from Lucy. It's like you were refusing to find out the truth. Are you so?
No, I've seen what she's like. I've seen what she was trying to do to the.
You just seen YouTube. You just seen YouTube and Twitter and shit and rumors from a third person.
I don't agree with.
I just told you, Tommy knows about Ali Dawa. Tommy is aware of Ali Dawa's invitation. He's letting him speak until FLA and DFLA doing the peer pressure and stop him from speaking. And then what happened next is ask him. That's why I said ask him. Why are we speaking to each other when we could have speak to Tommy?
Okay, right. We've got that. Right, what happened with Amy at Soho?
I let the dog out.
What?
I let the dog out. It's my property.
What do you mean?
When I make a speech in Unser Kampf, the fucking manifesto, I say if we can't agree, if we can't go with the truth, I will fuck everyone and I will let the dog out. I said it in a speech. And on that day, at Soho Street, I let the dog out. And when I was praying, I said, who let this dog out? And that person walked past me, and he came back, and then he punched Amy.
Right, so did you not try and protect Amy?
Why do I just told her, ask Amy. I gave her specific instruction, and she go against me. Like I said, if you go against my instructions, I will make you a hero, but you have to pay for it. I will make you a hero, but you will pay for it. The same is going to happen to Tommy. If Tommy fight against me, by not following my instruction, which is about the truth, then I won't make you a hero by sending you into prison, but you have to pay for it. You
Right,
might think I'm talking shit. I'm a prophet for a reason. I'm a prophet for a reason. Why the fuck do you think the bus came out of nowhere?
You're a prophet.
I am a prophet.
And you hold on. So you're saying we hold Tommy in high regard, and then you're holding yourself up as a prophet.
Yeah, but you don't have to give a shit. We piss on Muhammad, the prophet. We piss on Jesus. You can piss on me as well. Why do you think a prophet is? Why do you think prophet is someone who is you should hold in high regard? I make fun of Muhammad. You can make fun of me. I don't give a shit. Why do you think prophet is someone who is in high regard? You should put in high regard. Prophet is just a prophet.
Right. Okay, so you know what? You have really opened up my eyes this evening. So your opinions on black people before we go.
What do you want? It's black. They're black people. We all have problems. That's why my manifesto is called Unser Kampf, our struggle. When I put it, our struggle, but somehow there are two communities make it into their struggle, their personal struggle, then I have a problem. We all have a struggle. You have a problem. I have a problem.
At Speaker's Corner.
No. If they want me to stop using it, they have to stop using it themselves.
Okay, well, unfortunately, I can't stand with you if you're going to be saying that word, because for me...
Fine. Go back to your treadmill. Keep running on the treadmill where your movement gets nowhere. Your movement is not going to get anywhere.
But the movement is...
And this Thursday...
is more and more people waking up to what's going on in this...
This Thursday, I'm going to go to the Old Bailey's Road and I'm going to read my speech again. Try and stop me.
You going where?
Tommy's Court hearing. I'm going to read my speech there.
Oh, okay. Well, like I said...
Try and stop me. Try and stop me. Try and stop me.
I've met you. I thought
I'm all about the truth. Like I said, I'm all about the truth, nothing but the truth. If we can't get to the truth, our movement will not get anywhere.
Well, I really do think the movement is getting somewhere, and I think it's getting somewhere because of groups like the DFLA, because of people like Tracy, because of people like everybody that's out there fighting this. And I think that personally, if you were going to get more support, you'd get more support by stop saying the M word. You'd get a lot more support.
Which is what you've been doing, and it gets you nowhere. It gets you nowhere because you're not trying to solve the problem. I'm actually trying to solve the problem.
You're going to turn a whole race of people against you that should be on your side. We need these
without a villain, how are you going to get a hero? Without a villain, where the fuck do you think you're going to get superhero?
No, but what I'm saying is we need the black people on our side. We don't need them.
Then go and get them. You're not even getting them. So stop talking shit. It's either we go to war. Since everyone wants to talk about black power and the other side talk about white power, then I'm going to try and expedite that war. You want war? Let's go to war, black versus white. That's why I'm here. I'm the only person here about gay power. I'm the only person about gay power because I'm about the truth.
British people, we don't want war. We want to sort this out. We want to get people into
Then go sort it out.
Get rid of the Islamists.
Why the fuck your movement does not have any black people? Why the fuck does your movement do not have enough black people? Why?
I don't know. I really don't.
Exactly. Maybe I'm the only one speaking the truth. I'm the only person speaking the truth. You're not speaking the truth.
I speak the truth all
the
the time.
The white people are not speaking the truth. The white and black people are not speaking the truth. I'm the only one speaking the truth.
Okay, well, I think you've lost a lot of support, personally. That's just my opinion. Like I said, I fully agreed with what you were doing to the Muslims down at Speaker's Corner, but I can't support you if you're with Lucy, and I can't support you if you're going to keep using that word. Yeah, I just can't. I can't.
Fine by me. Now you have a segregation between white and black. Back to square one. Back to square one.
Right, okay. Well, thanks for joining me, Tat. And, yeah. Well, like I said, do you know what? This is all... do you know what? You've actually took my words away with what you said tonight. You've actually shot me. The last thing we need is a racial divide in this country. There's already a divide in this country, and it's been perpetrated by the establishment. These are the people that are seeking this divide and rule, and it's working. My problem is I'm against Islam. Not ordinary Muslims. I'm against Islam. I'm against people that support terrorism, like the Anjan Chowdhury supporters today. So, like I said, you carry on doing your thing, and we'll carry on doing ours, but I won't be able to support you at speakers, mate.
Sure, of course you have FLA, DFLA, AFLA, many more FLA. You're gonna split into a lot more splinter groups. Carry on with whatever the shit you're doing, and you have a divide. How many? Like I said, you don't even have enough black support, and then you talk about segregation. You are actually creating the segregation yourself, just the same as the black people.
How are we creating the segregation?
And the white. You guys are creating your own segregation because you do not speak the truth.
We speak, like we say, we speak the truth. We do speak the truth, but I think the
keep
last
believing
thing
that.
we need is to keep dropping the M word. I think that's the last thing we need because obviously it's going to make people angry.
Like I said,
it's going to turn them against us.
Punch me in the face this Thursday if I use the N word. Do it.
I don't. Why would I want to punch you? Well, I'm not. I don't
because
believe in
I'm
violence,
definitely.
man.
I'm going there to make my speech.
But it's almost,
whether you like it or not.
It's almost like you're causing a divide yourself.
What do you divide? I even accept the gang invitation. They say, Tan, since you think you are a prophet, let's come to the hood and call them nigger and say, okay, I accept the invitation. I'm going to go to the hood alone and make my speech because I'm all about the truth. I'm going to go to the hood and make my speech. I'm going to go to Tommy court hearing and make my speech. Try and stop me. I don't give a fuck whether you're white or black. Try and stop me. Punch me in the face.
What I'm saying is, if you turn up, you're going to have stand up to racism there as well, and they're the ones that are probably. Well, I don't know.
I don't give a shit. I'm going to the hood.
You've completely blown my mind. I thought
court.
you were decent. I thought you was all right as well. I've watched your stuff for over a year, and you never used that term before. So where did this come from?
You're not being honest. You obviously know I used the term since my first speech. Unser Kampf.
So why did you start using that term?
Because I'm trying to destroy that word.
Right. Okay, well...
Am I the only one who can think logically? Why is everyone so dumb? People, you see, now you are as low IQ as black people.
You're not going to get black people on board by calling them the M-word.
I'm just trying to expedite the war. If black people keep saying black power, if white people keep saying white power, then let's go to war.
But we don't want a war. That's the point. We don't want...
Then make it up with the black people. Why don't you go to the black community? Go to the hood. Go to the hood. Go to the hood and talk to them.
Go to the where?
The hood, the neighborhood.
Right, Tan. I've got.
You're not gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna go there and call a nigger and monkey. They're gonna kill me. Or I'm gonna come this Thursday. I'm gonna go fuck everyone. You can stop me as well. FLA, DFLA, punch me in the face, kill me.
Well, I won't personally kill anyone. I won't personally call for violence against anyone. But I can't.
Then let's see how much will you stand up for freedom of speech.
Well, I stand up for freedom of speech, but there's.
Let's see what happened this Thursday.
But there's inciting racial hatred, Tan, and I can't support someone or stand with someone that incites
you don't have to stand with me
against the race.
Like I said, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
But we don't say white power either. I've never once said that, you know. But like I said, thanks for coming on. I think everybody knows your opinions, and see ya.
See ya. Cool.
There's not many times where I'm shocked, but I am truly shocked. I'm shocked. Well, I won't be going to Speaker's Corner and standing with him again after that. Like I said, we didn't see all of the speech. I'm shocked. I don't know what to say. You can't incite racial hatred against a race of people. We don't want war. We don't want war in this country. We want to peacefully take back what is rightfully ours. So he's either been spending too much time with Lucy Brown or he's in with MI5, and I really don't know. You can't be like that. Wow. Yeah. What the fuck? I can't hear you. What the fuck?
was that?
Speak up.
Mate, what was that? What the hell was that?
I don't know, but
that's
it,
mate.
It
lost it for me. There won't be no support from me.
We stood with him.
I'm gutted I stood with him now. I didn't think he was like that. I thought he was decent. I genuinely thought he was a decent bloke. I'm gutted.
Honestly, I don't get shocked about things. Usually, you know, we were down there, and Jesus.
Mate, well, listen. He's lucky now he don't get a punch from me for saying shit that he's just said.
I bet this is all Lucy.
This is unreal,
mate.
Mate.
I really don't know.
Listen. There's something about that. He's been implemented, mate. Something ain't right with that fella. I'm telling you.
But you can't say that. You can't,
mate.
You can't
listen,
go and incite hatred against the whole race of people that are on our side.
I want to put it out there, yeah. The only reason I stood with that geezer today was because I believed in free speech. But that's it, mate. Listen, I did what was right. I felt was right in my heart, and I'll tell you now, I won't be standing with him again.
But if you think we stood there, we had the speech, and even we were shocked by what? You know, I'll admit to you now, Danny, I was more interested in the Muslims that were calling the white girls that were next to us. I ain't even going to repeat what they said on here because it's absolutely disgusting. But that's what we're bothered about. And at the end of the day, you can't. That's throwing. That is throwing fuel on the fire.
I just want to say, the people that have wrote to me today telling me about Tan. It's the first time I've met him today. I didn't really realise he was like that. And I just want to apologise, that we've even stood with him. Because I can't.
Yeah, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry to everyone that told me. Do you know
listen,
what?
When it comes down to it, let's end this on a positive note. What we did today was we were in support of free speech. We weren't in support of an individual. We were in support of free speech. And we'll continue to do.
Yeah. But I think, Danny, like we said, we need to get people down there, but we need to do it in a non-violent way. We need to just do it, and we need to support. Huh?
Listen, even though he's a crazy fucker, he's obviously got some issues up here, right? He can still go to speak schools and say what he says. I won't be standing with him, but
no, listen, I won't. Today
was about securing free speech, making sure that we exercise someone's right for free speech. The Muslims down there are a serious issue. That's the topic we should be talking about. There's a lot going on down there. I know there's people that are talking about it, and everyone's talking about it, but it seriously needs to be sorted out. It's bad down there. James, me and you today, we could have been seriously hurt.
Yeah, but the point that I want people to remember, and the only bad thing about what's happened today is everybody is going to remember him. When the most crucial thing was, me and you went up to Anjem Choudary supporters and put them on the spot.
Yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame. Well, look, listen, mate, I'm going to go now. I've got some food, but listen, shocked, mate. I'm going to have to take some stuff. I can't even have his name on my page. It's making me feel ill. I can't believe what he's just said. I seriously cannot believe it. But listen, I'll speak to you later. All right, I'll ring you.
All right, mate.
Bye.
Honestly, what a weird day. So we confront the terrorist supporters, the Anjem Choudary supporters, and we put them in their place. And the police, like you said, Tracy, the police should have been doing their duty 100%. They weren't doing their duty, and this is. Do you know what? I was there next to him, and do you know what? The women that were stood by my left-hand side, I will have their back, and I was sticking up for them, and I was making sure, because what these people were saying was absolutely disgusting, and we have got to take back this control of this narrative. Right now at Speaker's Corner, it's Sharia Corner, where the mob rules. We saw what the police did today. I just wish I listened sometimes. But now on, everyone that advises me, I'm going to take your words 100%, and I'm going to do everything I'm told. Because that ain't got a place in this country. At the end of the day, we ain't going to get rid of the people in Downing Street inciting racial hatred against people. We ain't going to get rid... Do you know what? I'm absolutely shocked. So, like I said, he's in with Lucy Brown. I don't support Lucy Brown. Don't support Antifa. Let him crack on with what he's doing, because quite frankly, he's lost a lot of support. He's lost tremendous amounts of support, and he can go to Speaker's Corner on his own this time, like he was anyway, but I ain't going up to him and we ain't protecting him. We protected him today because we protect freedom of speech. And yeah, I'm truly shocked. Really am absolutely gobsmacked. That kind of, it ain't got no place in Britain. Like I said, it ain't gonna work. So yeah, well, thanks everyone for keeping me company all day. Thanks for having my back on the live feed. Mum, if you're watching, thank you for the comments about the guy in the mask that was eyeing me up like he was going to do something. And to all the Muslims down at Speaker's Corner, we ain't going anywhere. We're going to reclaim what's rightfully ours. You lot, and your warped ideology ain't welcome. And to Bilal, the Anjan Chowdhury supporter, I'm going to keep confronting you. You and your little mate, we're going to be there every week and we're going to keep putting you in your place. And when your little bum chum Anjan Chowdhury comes out, we're going to confront him as well. Because we ain't losing this battle, because this battle is too important. It is the future of our children that is at stake. And quite frankly, I've had enough for today. So thank you to each and every single one of you that watch the videos, that share the videos, and that support me, because there's a lot of people that support me. Donna Sexton, Marion, Tracy, Glenn, Danny Tomo, Julie, Chris. Who else have we missed? Clive, the DFLA, some of them, Brian, the Lion, John, all of you, thank you. And we really, truly, and to everybody else, yeah, thank you, because without you lot, it wouldn't be worth doing. So I fully support all of you. Thank you all for standing by me. Yeah, I'm a bit shocked. I'm going to go and grab myself a cup of coffee, and I'll see you all probably tomorrow. Might have a nice little live feed for you tomorrow morning. Could be a big one. So yeah, I'll see you in the morning, guys.